Hi, my name is Aslan. I'm a 13-year-old singer-songwriter, and I make R&B music.
Hi, I'm Yasmin Shelton. I'm one of this year's Honey Jam artists.
Hi, my name is Cassidy Cummings, and I am a country singer-songwriter and one of this year's Honey Jam artists.
And I'm here at a conference with Lisa Zbitnew.
Well, the whole conversation was super educational and inspiring. It's been a pleasure to get to know her and all of the stuff that she's been through and known. But for me, something that stood out for me was her saying that you should think about yourself as a product and market yourself that way, such as putting together a calendar with social media posts, how you're going to post them, what you're going to say. I found that really beneficial.
Well, it was really amazing. She said a lot of amazing things. I came into the workshop not really knowing a lot about what she did. And it was very nice that she broke it down in very simple terms, and it helped me learn a lot. I definitely was educated by her. I think the best thing that connected with me that she said was she said that even if you're a right-brained person, a lot of people say that they can't understand business, but you have to in this industry, especially when you're unsigned and stuff. And that's something that I am. So I've been to a lot of conferences, like e-conferences through Zoom a lot. And sometimes I can understand it, but there's so many things like, it's like, oh, you have to sign up for this and this will collect your royalties. You have to make an EPK. And I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to write songs. But, well, I definitely connected with that. Another surprising thing she said was differentiate your social media from your personal life. And I was like, bro, because the last thing I posted was a harvest of my tomato crop. And I was like, look at all these tomatoes. And that was like the last post. So I'm like, okay, gotta post more music, less personal stuff. But yeah, I learned a lot. She's amazing.
It was really cool to see someone who had so much experience in the industry, especially someone who'd worked in like a whole bunch of different capacities and has really like moved up through the ranks throughout her career.
Well, I'm definitely going to be doing that. I'm going to be going home and writing a calendar, and also applying more in my post, like she said, about centering your music around it and not so much personal, and definitely going and networking, even volunteering, like she said, which I found something which was, I've never thought of doing that before. That was interesting as a way of meeting other people, and yeah, a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, so I asked whether she had any advice for emerging artists just beginning to negotiate and just beginning to advocate for themselves on how to balance seeing yourself as somebody who has financial worth while also taking opportunities when they come up and kind of seizing the moment, letting yourself get that exposure. And I really liked her response. She said, you know, if you're being offered a position playing for like 1,000 people, then that's like that has real intrinsic value. Like that's not just playing for free. That has real value for your career. But if it's the second or the third time that they're asking you to come back and pay for free, that's the moment when you need to start being like, no, I have financial value. I'm worth something. My time is worth something to me and to you. And that's when you need to start advocating for yourself.
I think this has been one of my favorites so far. They've all been fantastic. But something that stood out to me about this one is, well, learning from such a educated and well-known woman in the music business, and also this networking event afterwards where we get to meet a bunch of other amazing women who are in the music business as well.
It's amazing that we're looking out for each other as women. It's great to have a networking event, especially because there's been none basically throughout 2020. Still doesn't feel like it's been 2 years since it started.